REUTERSThe report deals with the information operations carried out against the state and troops of Ukraine from April 2014 to December 2014. This, the revised and amended edition of the research report published in Riga in 2016 as a result of the cooperation between the NATO Strategic Communications Center of Excellence and the National Defense College. Saumets, editor of the ENDC Occasional Papers series, was quoted by military spokespeople as saying, according to Baltic Course, REUTERSThe reports suggest Russia engages in psychological warfare in Avdiivka. Media. The reports is based on the interviews conducted in Ukraine in 2015 as well as the analysis of Russian publications. The report more closely examines the ideological and political aspects of the conflict between Russia and Ukraine, the changing of the Russian military doctrine, the role of news and social media in the information war directed against Ukraine and the influencing activities directed against the Ukrainian armed forces. The text of the analysis is supported by numerous illustrations and informative graphics. Reuters exclusive: Ukraine hit by stealthy air phishing attacks during Bod Rapid strike. The report, titled Russian Information Warfare Against the Ukrainian State and Defense Forces, was edited by Vladimir Sazonov, Christina Mert, Holger Mulder and Saumets. Authors of the report include members of the Estonian Defense Forces and teaching and research staff from the National Defense College, University of Tartu, Tallinn University of Technology and Malmo University. If you see a spelling error on our site, select it and press CTRL enter. Viber, Telegram, Facebook, Twitter, Google News. Politics. 2243 Ukraine receives 190 recommendations from UN Human Rights Council. 2055 Stratfor hints of a shift in the Ukraine conflict. 1841 EU delegation head condemns recent searches in Crimean Tatars' houses. 1620 Sharoiko detained by Belarusian KGB. NUJU head. 1550 Kuchma Russia suggests redrawing Ukraine border in East. 2234 Volker and Surkov can meet again by year-end. Russian media. 2049 Ukraine's FBI director selected to be endorsed by President. 1855 Ukraine's lawmakers back mandatory filming amid police raid. 1640 new report on Russia's info war against Ukraine published in Estonia. 1540 SBU most of anonymous hoax bomb calls come from Russia. 1420 sociologist weighs in on party of region's chances in upcoming elections. 1240 Poroshenko says tectonic transformation seen on Ukrainian TV, radio. 1020 SBU responds to Putin's talks with militant leaders on hostage swap. 0900 NYT says Crimea marked as disputed territory. Consistent approach. 2259 EU recommends Ukraine accelerate implementation of reforms. 1620 Belarus offers to deploy its peacekeepers in Donbas. 1400 Ukraine to EU tell us what we're fighting for. 1040 MFA Ukraine explains purpose of new UN resolution on Crimea. 0135 Commissioner Hahn to arrive in Kiev to meet Ukraine leaders. Media. 2258 UN adopts updated draft resolution on human rights in occupied Crimea. 1620 World Bank says ready to support Ukraine's healthcare reform. 1100 NYT comments on scandal with disputed Crimea on published map. 1020 persecution of Crimean Tatars intensifies in occupied Crimea. HRW 0920 Rada Speaker roots for idea to pass bills with simple majority.